Yeah, Arrow, we back on the straight and narrow. Season 8, episode 9. Ladies looking so fine. Green Arrow and the Canaries about to do something pretty much daring. Okay, everybody switch up. Everybody go ahead and fill your cups, cause we got an episode to do. Everybody go around, join me and crew. Hey, ooh, okay. All right, here we go. Arrow, season 8, episode 9. The last two episodes of Arrow ever, and then it's off the air, man. I'm I'm excited. I'm excited. So, from what I've heard, this is what's going to be called a backdoor pilot. Backdoor pilot is basically instead of spending an episode of a normal show doing what the characters normally do, it's an episode that's sort of the premiere episode of a spin-off show that they want to test the waters and see like how the fan base of the original show that it's spinning off from will feel the spin-off. Backdoor pilots are usually pretty interesting. The CW doesn't have the greatest track record when it comes to backdoor pilots, at least in terms of like popular shows. People really cement themselves into whatever show they watch on the CW, and usually backdoor pilots don't do that well. I think the only series that really did backdoor pilots, I don't even think they did backdoor pilots actually. Maybe they did. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they did. But I would say that the only ones that really did well were the Vampire Diaries like trilogy, with Vampire Diaries, the originals, and Legacies, I think it's called. But I can't actually remember if those had backdoor pilots because I didn't really watch them like that. Um, like So I can't actually say if they have backdoor pilots or not, but those are the only like spin-off shows in general, unless you want to count the Arrowverse, in which case. But those I don't really think those are so distinctly different that I don't really want to count those. Vampire Diaries originals and Legacies are all like very much cohesive in terms of their subject material. The Arrowverse is very diverse and different. Um, The only real backdoor pilot episode, I guess, if you really want to call it that, is the Flash or Barry Allen when he was on the Flash season 2. But even then, it wasn't like, or not the Flash season 2, Arrow season 2. But even then, I don't really count that as a backdoor pilot. That was cool, but it really wasn't. Anyway, though, from what I hear, this is like a legit backdoor pilot, so we'll see what happens. And I want to see how they're feeling post crisis. So, is what it is. Also, guys, so I'm not gonna be able to keep up with all these and make videos every day. Like this, since it's copyrighted material, this is pretty hard to consistently do reactions to. If you really want them to do, y'all gonna have to blow up this the channel and the videos a lot more. I'm just gonna let y'all know that ahead of time so that no one's freaking out on me of why I haven't just gone in and decided to do all the rest of the shows post crisis. Like, so Arrow's ending, and I've committed to doing Arrow, so I can at least pick up one more after Arrow is done. I watch pretty much all the shows except for Batwoman. Batwoman is, I think, gonna be off limits because well, maybe if y'all really want me to do Batwoman, I will pick up with Batwoman post crisis and then keep going on from there because all of the shows are gonna be very different from this point on. And I'll just continue with the weeks after crisis instead of like trying to do everything. So I think the two that I would sway you to vote for are going to be Legends of Tomorrow and Flash. Flash because it doesn't come back on until February, which this will be going off. I'm pretty sure Flash is just going to replace the time slot of where they put Arrow on right now. And Legends because the season didn't start until post-crisis anyway. So those would be the two. We could do like Black Lightning and or Batwoman or Supergirl, but I'm just gonna let you know now. Those you'll definitely be hopping on in the middle of whatever is going on. So yeah, because I can't try to go back and catch all the way up. That's just it can't happen now. it's I waited too long for that. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Arrow Season 8, Episode 9. Ooh. I want to see who's like around too, since the collapse of the multiverse. Bianca. Okay, Laurel. But which one? Is this Earth 2 Laurel? It's gotta be Earth 2 Laurel. So they brought her back specifically. You should have gone with her when she. I was about to say. That's crazy. Everybody think they can handle stuff until stuff go down. Oh dang, they yoinked her. 2040? That's cool. JJ? Oh, they way different. You also don't look as old as you did in the earlier episodes. Am I tripping? Anyone who keeps up with Arrow, let me know, because they do not look like the versions that they showed us earlier this season in 2040. Or last season in 2040. Whichever, last season, yeah.
This is where you've been living? Oh, it's right above the bar and has got a hell of a view.
This beautiful. The clock tower.
Now owns a bar. Also, when did you learn to sing? We didn't have much time for karaoke back in 2020, did we? So how'd you find me?
You know about the family ring. He's honestly the most thoughtful guy in the world.
Can I just say what an amazing man of honor I'm gonna make at your wedding?
Oh, okay.
Zoe, hi.
Okay, so Zoe is still alive.
Never. So good to see you. But where's Kevin? No, I thought he was the one.
Yeah, well, apparently having only one partner was his problem. It's fine.
Oh.
You were friends of your parents.
Then how come I've never seen either of you before?
Ooh.
Long story in less than zero time to explain. Your friend Bianca, she's in trouble, and we need your help to find her.
Yeah, I'm calling security.
Oh, I'm sorry to take you out of your bubble, but we really need you.
Dang. So wait, what's going on?
I know how to protect myself. Make sure of that.
Before you know other heroes like this.
Okay. Okay, I'm digging this. Okay, so she got a hard reset. Okay.
So what's next?
Marla, see my thing. Don't survive crisis.
What the hell did you do to me?
I would love to know that myself. There's this guy, John Johns. He's the Martian or something. He's why we remember everything that happened before the crisis. Cisco was able to replicate the Martian's powers using tech. So a friend of Supergirl's has a power a friend of the Flash can replicate.
Yeah, that's what I said. I want to say that you guys are crazy, and that none of this is possible. I know you're right. I remember everything.
I'm sorry Bianca missed your party. You know how she is. Spirit.
Totally. Actually, I wanted to speak with you about that. I think Bianca might be in some kind of trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Mia's in position. See, you're up. Ready?
Never know.
Dang.
I think Bianca might have been taken.
That's ridiculous. You know how safe it is here.
I haven't been able to contact her in days. And by the way, 3 of them went to Harvard.
That's awesome.
She's just like, whatever. A simp is a simp. That's Laurel's style. Or she's just like, yeah, they paid to go to Harvard.
What are the odds it is Bianca?
Logan's an ass, but he wouldn't kidnap his cousin.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's suit up.
You weren't it.
I'm not wearing that.
Why? It's yours.
It's my father's.
She doesn't have to wear it if she doesn't want to.
He said, secure our freaking position.
What? It'll be fine.
So you gonna wear a hood anyway. You just really... Okay, alright, whatever. How does he not recognize her? She's a big public figure. I don't see how you don't recognize her. What's all this then?
Not here. This is some kind of chemical or drug.
I give up, okay?
Not bomb? Said, I give up. Okay.
Well, that could have gone better.
You've got some nerve leaving me alone out there. What if I hadn't remembered how to fight?
But you did. You're welcome.
I could have died.
Okay. That's a little dramatic. We were there the whole time. Dee, some help, please? It was pretty risky, Laurel. Not less talking about your hurt feelings and more talking about the fact that your fiance just became suspect number 1.
There is no way this is JJ.
The guy who attacked us in the Deathstroke mask? You do know who Deathstroke is, right?
Nah,
Could have been anyone.
we
under
get
that mask.
Does seem like a pretty big coincidence, especially given who JJ was before. I mean, he used
Connor.
to lead them.
Yeah, and I used to be a cage fighter. That is not who I am anymore, and that is clearly not who JJ is.
Are you really that naive?
Are you really that judgmental?
In a hurry earlier.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling well.
Actually, I just remembered you were a dangerous murderer.
Probably a kidnapper, too.
Hey, be nice, Laurel.
I need a drink.
There's only one guard.
The door, this should be easy. Where are we on cameras? Almost there. In the meantime...
Wait, wasn't Deathstroke a gang in this timeline? So it's like...
That's not.
You know I dated your dad, right?
Well, a version of him anyway.
Gross.
My Oliver also went down on the gambit.
Also cheated with my sister.
Please stop talking.
Dang.
People are who they are, Mia.
No matter what timeline, universe, or Earth. And that's not your fault.
He's wrong.
Wonder what's going on with the Hall of Justice. There's so much that 2040 can talk about.
Hey, step away from the computer. Hey, what are you doing here?
Where is she?
I'll take it from here. What is going on with you? You break into my office and you hack my computer?
I know you have Bianca.
That's what this is about? You think that I kidnapped her? Do you know how crazy that sounds?
I'm crazy now. Wow.
Because you are being crazy.
Okay. If you have nothing to hide, then show me what's in these files.
Vacation spots.
Our honeymoon.
Yep.
You said that you always wanted to visit Fiji. I was hoping I could surprise you. Can I call you crazy now?
Bianca? What the hell?
True. True. Come on now. Y'all got to give her a little bit of credit.
Well, thank God for morons. Gotta figure out what this is. But for the record, I think you're right. There is evil back in Star City, the Green Arrow. How'd it go? Ask her.
You can stop someone else from going through the pain that you have to fight through all the time. That's what makes you a hero, baby. That's...
Every problem is there are hundreds in the city. It's gonna take time.
That's not a greenhouse. The design is biophilic. It's meant to power the building photosynthetically.
Where are you, a botanist now?
I took a couple classes and it's not your favorite.
Imaging places Bianca on the top floor. There's 2 bodies beside her. I'm guessing they're guards. How much of a company can we expect? Depends on how fast you move.
That's comforting.
Oh, and another piece of good news. The whole place is laced with meta dampeners. So no canary, correct? Perfect. Ready?
There we go. Dang.
I have one of my own.
So this is what you've been spending Daddy's money on.
You know, Bianca never told me that she had such colorful friends.
Oh, I get it.
Colorful.
She broke up with you, and now your feelings are hurt. Aww. Is that why you're doing this?
No, don't flatter yourself.
Hmm.
You're a pawn. With a fancy family name, that's the only reason you're important.
Yeah, I see what you've done then.
Enough talking.
Great, so I guess that means you're waving the white flag.
The three of you against all of us. I'll take those odds.
So will we.
Don't even gotta show it to me. He did. He was not falling right to where he could have survived that. Even if it won't, like, it already looks high. That floor looks hard. And he won't falling right to survive.
Now what?
We're too high.
Now you just being vague for no reason.
We have to jump.
I thought you were trying to save me, not kill me. Trust me.
Bianca look like.
Welcome back.
Trevor's tattoo looked familiar. We start there.
We?
Star City needs the green arrow.
What about JJ? And what about your life?
I'm not giving that up.
Yep.
But I'm also gonna protect my father's legacy.
I mean,
There.
living a double life is really hard.
Well, somebody once told me that being a hero is the hardest thing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Please don't throw it. Okay.
Oh.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Lord, jeez. I can't believe this, man. They got the JJ. Now he gonna have to decide whether or not the past or the present or the, oh Lord. So what's season 8 episode 10 then? How they gonna wrap? The how oh, headaches. You give me headaches. Crazy. Alright, so that was season 8, episode 9, Green Arrow and the Canaries. Mia's back on track. JJ might fall apart. Somebody kidnapped William. And Dinah is for some reason in the future. Don't know how she got there. This is weird sequence of events. Oh man. But as far as a backdoor pilot goes, this is interesting enough to where I would hop on. It's a good backdoor pilot because it's a like continuation spinoff instead of like this is happening simultaneously as this show. Because when you do stuff like that, it's always going to be a wonder of just like, well, where are the people that we really know? Arrow has ended, or is ending. So pretty much everyone's story got wrapped up. I'm surprised they didn't try to utilize Renee. But I guess they wanted to use Zoe as a character, and if they use Zoe as a character, then they can't use Renee. Like, that's the obvious thing, because Renee's her father, so that would be a little too weird. And of everyone that had, like, a prodigy, Dinah had the Canaries as her, like, little group of women that she trained to, like, better themselves and to protect the city as superheroes. But she never had, like, a child like Diggle and like Renee did, and like Oliver did. So it was just like she never had someone already waiting in the future for her, so she could do something else. That's interesting, and it's also interesting that like both Laurel and her are like time displaced. I also like Laurel's explanation on Sarah being how she was able to like time hop and everything, because I didn't think about that either, and I don't know why I didn't, because they're sisters and Sarah time travels all the time. So yeah, guys, that's that, and now we're going into the finale of Arrow, season 8, episode 10, next week. I want to see how it ends. The show that started off the superhero TV craze, really. I would say that this and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are the two that really kicked off like everyone getting invested in like superhero TV shows in like the modern era. But Arrow was the one that really, really sunk people in, and it created this whole universe of stuff. So I gotta give it its props, man. It's an icon. It's an icon. It's not quite, well, it might actually, I think it did more for the CW than Smallville did. And Smallville was like one of their biggest shows, to be honest. Not trying to compare the two. I'm just saying like what the CW got out of the shows comparatively to the two, because Smallville kept the CW running for a good while. It was like one of their big things. But Arrow just gave them so much to work off of. Like, it's crazy. Even if Arrow by itself didn't give back as much as Smallville did, the Arrowverse as a whole has like given so much more. It's crazy, and it's just gonna keep going. I don't see them getting rid of any of, like, I don't see them just scrapping the Arrowverse. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them doing it. They'll just continue to make new shows and spin-offs and new characters that get new shows, and they can just do it for a while. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. But I think that's all I got for y'all today. Be back next week with the finale. Oh my goodness. And don't forget, please do not forget to give me a show to react to post Arrow. I would suggest that you do Legends or Flash. I might, honestly, if no one says anything, I might just do Flash, because I'm pretty sure that's the one that will just cycle over the easiest. Because yeah, I think it'll be one of those two. So yeah, I won't watch any of Legends. I've seen the premiere Supergirl, but I can keep going. Actually, if you choose anything other than Flash, I'll just keep going from whichever episode that I stopped doing Arrow on. But if you do Flash, it'll be cohesive, because Flash won't start back until Arrow's done. It doesn't start back until February. So, and Arrow ends next week. Everything else, and I can only do one, because these take like a lot to do. Like the back-to-back of releasing Crisis Part 4 and 5. And trying to keep up with Crisis Part 1, 2, and 3. That was difficult for me with everything, and making sure that it could actually get put on YouTube. So, I mean, it's not a problem for anyone on Patreon, but anyone on YouTube, I don't know. I'm trying for it to not get flagged. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, I'm going to get up on out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Will Knight. Be brave, be bold, be you, and hopefully I will be in your future. Later.